Hello everybody, Iain here. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Iain. Now I've been messing around with the new YouTube, what do you call it, the new YouTube setup where you can switch between one versus the other. I don't know. It's been kind of interesting actually, and it looks like the video has shown me moving my microphone, getting all into place there, which is kind of funny actually. But it's weird because like you can start streaming and then you hit go live, so I don't know if it starts from the beginning or where you started live. I don't know. It looks like it kind of starts from where I started recording, so I'll have to keep that in mind for later on because that's kind of funny. Anyways, hope everybody is having a good Saturday morning, which has been so far so good. Drank some coffee, ate some breakfast, had a little bit of spaghetti, which is also delicious, always delicious in the morning. And I think today's the first day we've had some frost actually, so it was -1°C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 0 degrees, I think. -1°C. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, so it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit this morning for those people who live in the United States. And if I say 0 degrees or 1 degree C, you'll have no idea. Oops, that's not what I want to do, but that's fine. So, excellent. Anyways, that's what the weather was like last night. It was kind of chilly. Well, when I woke up this morning, it was kind of chilly, so it was interesting. It's been the first time it's happened, so I don't know if I thinking about fishing this morning, so I was wondering if the fish will get turned on from that or not. Maybe in the afternoon they will. I don't know. Oftentimes when you have some like sub-zero temperatures like that, they kind of get spooked and kind of go back and into deeper water. So it's really going to be interesting to see what happens here. Mr. 84, what's up? Hope all is well. So a couple things coming out. Of course, I haven't seen any big announcements from American Truck Simulator actually, which is kind of interesting. I would have expected some announcements. Let me just see if there's anything that has been announced that I just totally missed. I guess the pink charity ribbon is one of the things that they talked about not too long ago, which is they were trying to raise money for breast cancer, which is kind of good. Which is not kind of good, it is good. They're doing that, and I guess there's a paint job you can get in relation to that. I haven't looked into it very much yet, but that's kind of cool. And the other thing that I guess is coming fairly soon, actually, is going to be the Platinum DLC for FS19 with the class pieces of equipment. I forget when the actual release date is now. I haven't looked that up in a little bit here. Let me just see if I can bring it up real quick. Should be able to. So that is coming out, and I don't know if they've released any more info for that. October 22nd, so in a few weeks there. Have they? They actually did add a couple more things, it looks like. They added 2 wheel loaders. There was only one before, and they added a Claas Lexion 8900, which is kind of cool as well. And they have 2 forward harvesters as well now, which is awesome. So it's actually a pretty big combination of things. A Claas loader, 2 Claas loaders. There's some bonus things as well in there. There's wow, they've actually quite a bit there. So did you hear about the FS9 Platinum is going to be released on October 22nd? Yeah, just looking that up. I'm fine, thanks. Here in Norway this morning. How are you? I'm doing well. The pink ribbon is, I think, as a challenge. Oh, it's a challenge. Interesting. I just said it in chat. Yes. So October 22nd is when it's going to be released. So there's actually 4 tractors, 5 tractors, 1 telehandler, 3 4-wheel loaders, I guess, 2 combines, 2 forage harvesters, and a number of, wow, that's actually a pretty big combination of Claas stuff. So that's like basically adding to like all the John Deere stuff that's already in the game. So I guess they're kind of like just doubling up on that. So you'd have a lot of extra choices now. They put the Claas Quadrant 5300, which is a big square baler, looks like. They added some forage wagons, butterfly mower. They also added the Claas Zerion, which I really like the Claas Zerion. I think it's a neat little tractor. 530 horsepower is a max horsepower on that, though. Still not as big as I would like. I would like to see a larger tractor. Something that would be able to pull that Seed Hawk, but something that is not quite as silly as the Big Bud. I think there are some mods. I haven't really looked very hard as of late for something like that'll do that, but let's see. Category, tractors. We were looking for large tractors. 7R 8RT. There's a 9RT now apparently too. Class IH Steiger. What's the 9RT horsepower range? Does it say? Well, they have US and EU configurations. I like that. 627 horsepower. So that is pretty sweet. Who made this one? It's custom modding. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Why is that not in the mod hub? That's what I want to know. So 9RT. I should I'm actually in Farm Sim right now. I might exit out of Farm Sim once again here, and then just get that, so I might be able to use it at some point in the future if it's on the mod hub. So we'll see. We'll see what's up with that. So I like the class Lexan 7080 combine. I've been watching this farmer in real life on YouTube, and they have 2 of them. Yeah, there's quite a few actually kicking around. Large tractors, New Holland. Oh, I guess it hasn't made its way to the mod hub in game, but you can get out of game. So I will have to. Oh, it's Saga Wagons. Anything interesting in the mod hub contest? Dogs. Nothing too crazy. No giant tractors. I'm not even sure who won that mod hub contest. Pulling map, tractor pulling. So, oh well. Let me just exit out of the game real quick, and we'll get this 9RT because it's a 9RT, and I've been looking for one of those for a while. So I just haven't looked, and lo and behold, there it is. And any other big tractors that I haven't seen? An 8R US, yes please, I'll take that as well. But actually, I'm kind of excited for the class stuff because it has quite a few things that we just haven't seen, or quite a few things. The Ventvaria 1000, I think they already have that. Don't remember. We'll just grab it anyways. So they have a couple things in there. They've added a few different pieces of implements since last I checked, so that's good to see. Because what happened before was we had a little bit of a I don't know. It seemed like it was a little underwhelming in comparison to what it could have been. Quad Track 620. What's so fancy about this one? 692 horsepower, 2 track configurations, receiver on or off, openable door. Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. Not so cool that I really want that. Yeah, there's not many choices. There are some. Can I ask you a question about what might be interfering with courseplay? Oh, with beta courseplay, anything could be interfering. That's the problem. It usually is. A lot of mods will do it too. What's downloading? Did that not finish downloading at all? I guess it didn't. I wasn't even paying attention. What actually got downloaded there? It's a lot of things. I was looking some things up for JD2 series out of curiosity. If I wanted to switch between a 72-inch mower and a smaller mid-mount mower decks, what are the challenges of a 2032? You mean like if you wanted to put like a smaller deck on a 2032? Let's see, downloads, the 9RT, Ventvaria 1000. I'm waiting for the other one to download. So with the 2032, if you wanted to go smaller, like I believe the smallest deck you can put on a 2032 is a 60-inch of memory serves. Bunny Gaming, what's up? So I don't know. Most people don't like mowing with anything bigger than a 2032. Some people do, but the problem you run into with the bigger well, when you get to like a bit higher compacts is that fact that you have to account for the turning radius. Is what it really boils down to. They're not as maneuverable, let's say, like a zero turn, for example. So what creates yellow arrows when you click drive course settings? It just sits there and does nothing. If only courseplay activated, it doesn't do that. Creates yellow arrows? Yellow arrows? I don't know. I don't know that one off the top of my head. I'd have to look at that a bit more to kind of to see what you're talking about there a little bit. The yellow arrow when you click drive course settings, it just sits there, does nothing. The only thing I can think of is and if it's trying to figure out where to go and it can't figure out where to go, if you have paths finding on, for example, that might be the situation where you run into. don't know. That's like, for example, switching between 72 and 42. Oh yeah, you couldn't do that. The smallest deck size you can put on is if you wanted to go a 42-inch deck, you're not getting a compact tractor. At least not one from Deere. 42, you'd have to go into a much smaller tractor, like 42-inch. You can do like an X300, like an the biggest. What is the biggest 42-inch you could do? An X350, I guess. Because a 370 with power steering, I guess, would be bigger. 380, you get into the 48s, yeah. And then if you want to do 0 turns and 42s as well. Yeah, it's like completely different machines. If you go from a 72-inch deck on a mid-mount mower on a compact tractor to a 42-inch tractor or 0 turn, but yeah. So yeah, I'm actually kind of jazzed about the Class Platinum DLC. Are you guys? Let me know in the comments though. Comments below. But I'm kind of, I don't know if they're adding a map on it as well. I haven't seen anything. It's just a giant Platinum DLC. I'm assuming there's going to be a map in there, but I haven't seen anything to say yes, there's going to be a map or not. So I don't know. I didn't see anything. So, but it is going to be cool. Lots of class stuff. I don't know. Did it have? I didn't even look. I saw it had a. I saw it had a forge harvester, but I don't know if it was which one it was. Which one was it? Wasn't the class Jaguar? Oh, they do the Jaguars. Okay, yeah. So you can go tracks or wheels. Cool. A 72 and 60, and your question is, I was looking at something that says, if I wanted to switch between a 72, what are the challenges? Mostly the mounting brackets. But I think for 72 and 60, I think they're pretty close to the same. Country Gaming, what's up? Hope you're doing well this morning. I guess it's this evening for you, but you know, however works for you. All right, so let's just, I'm gonna put on, I gotta wait for this to download first. It's a little bit longer to download, not much. That was the John Deere 8R series, I think. Something like that. If that's going to take a lot less than the time of this, it should have. But sometimes I find with the mod hub, it will do something like super quickly and then, you know, take forever the next time. So that's kind of what I'm running into right now, where it's like I download 2 mods, like, you know, back to back super quick, and then the other one's like, okay, we're going to download now. So I never understood it. But the mod hub does seem to do that sometimes. Howdy. So anytime now, just finish the download. That's all I need. But yeah, a lot of compact tractors are pretty slick. There's lots of options for them. Lots of people want to go one way or the other way. Most people go for the smaller tractors just because, like, the payments aren't nearly as crazy as the bigger ones. Like, for, I don't know, at least for me, it's a question of, you know, how much can you afford per month, and that kind of determines what tractor you can get and what options you can get with the tractor. For example, like, you know, do you need a backhoe, those types of things. So usually the types of questions you got to ask yourself. So yeah, I don't know if you saw on Instagram this morning that I actually posted I finally got my motor set up a little bit there. Not a little bit, I got it set up. There we go. JD ARC series. Took forever. Looks like those ones all got. Oh, yep, they're all good. Excellent. So let's commence. Okay, let me just fire up FS19 once again. So I have to restart the game up now. Hooked up the steering wheel. I haven't had the steering hooked up in not that long, but a little bit. Long enough, so I have to be careful about it. I have to think about whether or not everything's set up and ready to go. Okay, so we just added a couple of new tractors. Dynamic grain storage, that's not going to work. Fenton Vario 1000, we can do that one. Global company mod is not going to work either. John Deere 8R US, yes please, and then NRT, yes please. Okay. Alright. so let us go to the Farm Sim 19. So last time we were working away on a couple things. I think we're in the middle of the night right now in the game, if memory serves, because I think on a 2032, no, it's different backhoe. It's like a 270B on a 2032. It is indeed the evening in game. So let's just sleep for as long as we can. Oh, it's becoming fall. No, it's a different backhoe. You can put a backhoe in a 2032, it's not that one. Okay, it is 9:57 in game. Let's give this a second to catch up. There we go. Looks like we are good. And what I will do is this. There we go. Good. And I don't know why it doesn't want to do that. Turn that off. There, it's on now. I don't know why I have to do it like that. That's bizarre. Okay, cool. Oh, that's unfortunate. Especially when I like to do that a lot. 1 second here. That is a bad combination. Just realized that hockey combination is not good for me. How about just trash it? There we go. Yeah, because basically I sprint around all the time, so. Okay, so we are in the midst of a couple of things. That's funny. That didn't take very long to grow at all. I don't know if that's ready to go though. What is that? Field 33 and ready to harvest. No, so it's still got probably one more day to go before it's fully ready to go. Okay, no problem. Contracts, we got some fertilization contracts. We can still do 117,000. I might take that one up. A sowing one, really? Sunflowers again? Ugh. Fertilizing. There's a few fertilizing contracts we could capitalize on. And let's take care of our cows too. So now that the day is not 43 kilograms. Oh, those are some of our calves. Oh, look at that. Not fertile. That's so cool. I was like, why are they so small? These are all little calves. Do they actually change the picture for them? No, they don't. We have one bull. I don't know what we should do with that, if it makes a difference or not. But we definitely need to take care of our animals now. So, while things are growing, let's go ahead and do a little bit of... Oh, there's a giant dead spot in here again. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's give him a little bit of water here. There we go. Alright, so let's give our animals a little bit of water. I should have put my track IR on too. Don't know why I didn't do that. Don't know if I can do that after the fact. Come on, just a little bit further. How am I doing? I'm doing very well, thank you, Lucas. There we go. Let's give our animals a little bit of water there. And let's grab this guy here. And let's get a couple bales of hay, or should I say straw. We have lots of hay. We need some straw. And we'll go for squares. What the heck? And we need, I don't know, 8. Let's go for 4. How much is 8 in comparison? 4,000. Let's do 4. Let's see what that leaves us, because we can always buy those all your time. So let's get our tractor. Where's that little tractor gone off to? That's the big one. Oh, that's all the water they needed? Nope. Good. Regarding the back on the 270B, I recall that on our 3 series we had to remove the lower link arms to put the backhoe on. It just depends on which backhoe. I can't. There's a couple of them you don't have to take the link arms off. I think it's the. I can't remember if it's 270B or not. No, I don't need to go that far. Toby, what's up? Yeah, so for the 260B on a 2032 or 1025 or 2025 or a 1025, you do need to take the 3-point hitch arms off in order to put the backhoe on a 270B. I don't remember if you need to take them off or not. I think that's on a 3 series where you don't need to, not the 2 series. Let's see it. Yeah, I don't remember offhand. Would have to be bigger. Will we begin the cost DLC when it comes out, mate? Absolutely. I'm pretty jazzed about that one. I actually have the Cotton DLC, the John Deere Cotton DLC, but I haven't messed around with it that much, to be completely honest with you. I don't play maps with Cotton very often, and that's why when it originally came out, I was like, yeah, okay, that's gonna be kind of cool. But not too crazy, so I might need to get a bigger water tanker here. This little tiny one is killing me with the amount of trips I need to do. Alright. 16. Animals need some more water. That should be pretty close to that. They're almost clean, which is good. Let's grab our little tractor right here and put him on the straw chopper. And I could make some early autumn. It looks like the grass has grown a decent amount actually, which is more than I thought it was going to grow, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of surprised. Let's see if this is going to be close or not. Oh, that's not too bad actually. And let's move this around here. This tractor's way more maneuverable with this combination. Good. We'll just hop out and grab telehandler here. And with the with the side panel, it's so much nicer to be able to use any kind of loader work at all. There we go. Good morning, Joshua Brown. How you doing today? Okay, that's good. I don't know if we're gonna be able. I don't know how this. I don't usually put square bales in here, but we're gonna find out. Let's just extend that out. Let's see here. Let's back up here a little bit. Is that going to be? Need to go a little bit further. Really, neither of those wanted to go in, eh? Fine, be that way. Yeah, like this is one of the. I hear you, Lucas. I thought I was gonna have to work today, but I asked my boss. I'm like, do I need to work Saturday? He's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, are you sure? All right, here we go. We'll just do the one like this. Thought that did square barrels as well. Maybe you have to put them in like that. Let's see if we can kind of jostle it back there. That is a big NL. Ugh. Maybe I should have gone with rounds. Oh well. Goes to show you how often I use this bale chopper with squares. How long are you going to stream live? I don't know. Until I feel like I'm tired and I want to do something else. Usually it's about a couple hours, is about as much as I ever do. Although I haven't done that in a while. Alright, take 3. Let's go with that. Am I hitting the other side here? Ah, that's what's happening here. Let's do this. Ooh, that's ugly. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, I think I like round better. Round bale's better for this. I mean, it works with squares, obviously, but it's not great. Just downloaded County Line today and using Seasons. Just wondering if you have any good, if you're using geomods on your save game. I believe County Line already comes with the Midwest geomod in it, so you can't plant cotton, for example. They're gonna need more straw than that, as I suspected. There we go. Might be harvesting potatoes soon, not sure yet. In real life, not in the game. I don't know what the potatoes, I'm not sure how mature they are. I think the skins have set in them, so they're probably ready to go, but just depends on the weather, really. Alright, let's give them a little bit more straw here. Of course, Boy is super fun. I don't think if they've updated since, well, they may have updated it since last time I downloaded a version of it, but I don't know if what do I not know? It's not the X. Well, there it goes. So that should be the straw that we're gonna be. Well, I actually could use one more. Let's just switch over to. Combine can stay there. This can stay there. Let's get this guy doing something, because he's costing us money just sitting there. Field 17. Where are you in relation to Field 17? You are quite close. Perfect. Let's accept that contract. Yes, please. Fertilizing. Okay. Field 17. Course generation. Bam. Headlands. We want to do 2 headland passes. And headland corners. We'll do a turn up and down field center, racetrack, spiral. Racetrack? What is that? Let's see what the racetrack is. Although I have found the course generation has become a bit slower. When do we put our clocks back? I put mine forward 1 hour tonight. I think ours is coming up in like a week or something like that. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. All the way down versus up and down. Versus spiral, which would be spiraling out, versus up and down, which would be Up and down, I guess. I don't understand what the difference between up and down and spiral are. I guess they mean up and down the map, maybe, as opposed to what the heck? So going around twice. What was the difference? It looks like there was a lot more in the racetrack one. Like, I'm going to zoom in again on the racetrack to see if it feels like there's doubling up or something. It's bizarre. What are they doing? So it goes, let's see, here, here, here. We'll try that, whatever. And let's head over to field 17 because money is good. Where's field 17? This way. Right across the... This is kind of coming into our farm, it looks like, actually. Actually, no. This is the cow farm that we did not purchase. The cow farm area, I should say, which we did not purchase. So, well, this is what it looks like, and I don't know if they've done anything else fancy with this. Nope, it looks exactly the same. Bunkers are there. I wonder if they fixed the bunkers or not. Slurry. Okay. Field 17. Whoa. Field 17. We want to head right. And then right again. The nice thing about this is the fact that you can actually travel with it pretty quickly, and it doesn't have all-wheel steering, which is good because all-wheel steering messes up Courseplay for whatever reason. A lot. So. It's more, well, maybe if I did a different turn style. I had the Hardy sprayer before. I just had more problems with it than anything else. So maybe it's just a style of turning. I don't know. Maybe I should have tried a different style turning. Don't know. I'm not really sure. So, alright. Let's get this guy to the appropriate place. Wish I had more coffee now. I might have to run downstairs and grab some more coffee. I think there's still some in the pot. Coming up on field 16 up here in the northwest. We're gonna head southwest down here, and then gonna come across. So we have the Y tires on here. I don't think it makes a difference. Not for the. I don't believe it makes a difference. Oh, there's a little. There is some water there. I'll have to remember that. So what does this look like? I don't quite understand what the racetrack is doing that it doesn't normally do. Yeah, the turns are normal, it looks like. So once it gets over to here, it goes... Oh, that's the turn. I have no idea. It looks like it's doing a lot more traveling for some reason. I don't know what the point of that is, or what the advantage of using that particular style is. I'll just set it on its way and see if it gets stuck. Because we have 40,000 right now, but once we spray this field down, I'm sure we're gonna be down a couple thousand, more than a couple thousand. Still requiring more water. Let's get out of the way here. What's up, Ian? Jay Wagner here. It's been a while since I've seen one of your streams, probably since FS15. That has been a while then. Jeez Louise. FS15. Yep, there's a couple oldies out there. The one thing I do kind of miss about some of the older farm sims is some of the classic tractors. Like FS19 has been more about the like the new stuff, whereas like FS, I guess, would have been 15. FS15 was more about like some of the classic 1970s, 1980s tractors, which was pretty cool to see, of course. So, all right. Don't need the big bud. We can get this out of the way. And I don't know, I think they need one more wall. Let me get rid of that. Eek. Don't need to see all that. They need one more bale of straw, it seemed like. So let's get lined up here. There we are. I actually I didn't drive one of these. We have one of these in the yard, and it looks pretty similar to this one, actually. I was just checking something out for a customer, and I actually started it up and made sure everything was working properly. I was like, well, this is different. Never messed around with one of these before, so it was kind of funny, actually. I didn't have any reason to drive it around. I didn't need to. Alright. Can I... It's kind of close. There we go. What the heck? What are the chances of that doing that? Like, seriously. Goodness gracious. Let's just put it in the back of that straw chopper. Maybe that'll make the difference there. In reality, I probably should just have a separate mixer just for that. Because really, it doesn't make sense to do that at all. Because this is taking way more time than it should just to load straw on this thing. There we go. And there. Good. Yeah. I like this chopper for round bales, but not for square bales. Happiness is getting the green light on the bypass and ADS. Absolutely. Well, if that's the case, Jay, how have you been, sir? 600 liters. I think in reality, you just probably give them the extra little bit of straw and not leave like that small of a chunk of a bale left around. Now it's early autumn now. I don't know. Let's see. We can switch places with the Fent here. We really don't need the Fent on a small water tank. Alright, let's come around here. And... oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. One of those tickles that happens in your nose, you're like, oh no. Also, I have to admit, I do love how the hydraulics actually hook up right now in the game, as opposed to where they used to, like, not just kind of float there. Okay, cows. They need some more TMR. Can do. So we're gonna go swing out the other side here, and I think give them a little bit of TMR. I'm considering getting the TMR mixing building. I just don't have enough cows or enough money for it. There we go. Beep beep. And that's all I need? Okay, sweet. let's grab the telehandler and hit the bucket. We are going to leave this just the other side over here, and we're going to just grab the bucket and clean up the cows. Don't need that. I'm just gonna do a little run over to here, like so, and switch over the bucket. I don't know if this has quick attach. I was in a skid steer the other day that actually had quick attach, which is kind of an awesome option if you do switch very often. So basically it allows you to not have to get out of the tractor or the skid steer in this case. I think our wheel loader also has quick attach, which is very nice. So if you need to attach pairs pallet forks real quick. All right. Let's go over here. So that is all the way to the ground. Let's just tip that a little bit. Is that going to be enough? There, that should be good. That'll clean them up as well. 317 liters of silage is causing the problem of 0% cleanliness. Okay. There, let me get that a little bit there. That was silly. And the skid steer and wheel loader John Deere branded? Like in real life? Yeah. Yeah, it's a John Deere skid steer, John Deere wheel loader. They are indeed, sir. So this is the turn headland. I'm not opposed to that, because the headlands seem to be where they make the most mistakes in terms of turning. There he goes. Okay, cool, whatever. This is our big butt that we leased. We can't do 2 missions at the same time. That's a shame. That'd have been pretty sweet. Okay, so animals are taken care of now. Oh, another calf coming there, it looks like. 1 in 1 year, 470. That's a big cow. One of the bigger cows, 2.8 years. Yeah. Another bigger cow, 479. Milk. 1,981 liters of milk. How many cows do we even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. 1. It looks like, if I can, right? That explains the quick attach, because John Deere puts that in all their equipment now. Yeah, so like on the skid steers, usually it'll be a skid steer style attach, like what like with the two little levers that go up and down. That's pretty normal for a lot of the skid steers, or is normal for the skid steers. When you get to the wheel loaders, depending on which wheel loader you get into, like if you do a 304K or 304L, I believe, would be a skid steer style attach, I think, still. And then once you get into the 244 and a 344, then it's like a wheel loader quick attach style attachment. Alright, so we could looks like we have quite a bit of silage here. This should be silage. It's maintaining its form, which is good. Let's check our hay here to make sure they're doing well as well. Not deteriorating. This is good. Okay, perfect. And let's go check our grass real quick as well. So like this style of attachment right here is kind of what the wheel loaders have, if you're curious. So it's like that style pretty much, if memory serves. I don't deal a whole lot in them, so I'm not an expert, just know a little bit. What is this growth stage at here? 67%. It's day 1 in fall. Is it worth cutting it now and getting a smaller crop? Or is it better off to wait the extra day and risk it? Depends if you're gonna make, what's the weather look like? Today, Saturday at 3 o'clock it's supposed to, and what time is it right now in the game? 10 o'clock, so if I cut it right now in game, should be able to average temperature. So right now we're like here. Should be able to get to dry by the end of the day, maybe tomorrow by midday if we need to. I just don't know. Drying potentials plus today, and then plus, and then at 9 o'clock, and then not so much. So if we're gonna do it, we have to do it earlier in the day rather than later in the day. The question becomes, yeah, so we want hay. Let's go take a look at our stores here to see what we're at. I think we're not too bad on hay. I mean, we only have like 30 cows, so according to what they say here, we need 104,000 liters of feed for the animals for next year. And we have 4,000 liters of hay per bale here. That's 24. 24 times 2 is 48. 48 times 4,000. Let's bring out the old calculator here. 48 times 4,000 is 192,000 liters of hay. And then we have that. And then we have 192,000 liters of silage over here. So according to that, we should be okay, which is good. So, which is good. Okay. 10 o'clock. We could try and sell it. I'm still debating whether it's even worth it or not. It just takes time. Really want to get to harvesting. That's what I really want to do. Could fast forward it to the next day. So let's also just take a look at what our days look like. Saturday would be day 2. Saturday and then Sunday. So maybe harvesting on day 3 maybe of fall at this rate, at least. It does seem that way. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at what we're releasing here. So we can kind of, so this is what we own. That's okay, don't need to worry about that. Let's go for released items. So we're releasing the big thing. How much is it per day? Which like told me that. The vulture is a small one. That makes us quite a bit of money. Oh, release that. Maybe I'll just get rid of that then. Let's see. Animals. What other kind of bale choppers do we have? The Premore one. We can get that. That's $68,000. So, eek. Seems like a lot of money. just for that too. Whew. 3,000 per hour base cost, then per day. That's pretty cheap actually, though, to lease per day. That would allow us to fill our. We don't have that much milk yet, though, so it's not really worth doing yet. It seems like. I don't know. Skid steers. Miscellaneous. The Holmorterra variant. Slurry spreader. And that's just the whole shebang. Cars, we don't need any of those. Wheel loaders. Don't need one of those. Mowers. I would love to have that, but I don't need that. Not with a mower mowing. Yeah, don't think that's worth any of that stuff. But the problem is, if I unleash something, I need to be able to do something with it still. The tether, we can get rid of that. We didn't even make any sense. This we're gonna need. That is super helpful for bales, obviously. This, I think we're just gonna return this for the time being. This, don't think it costs us very much to return. No, that was probably pretty expensive per day, if I had to guess. We only really needed it for seeding anyways. What was it per day? Oh, 21,000, and then per day is 4. Yes. Ooh, let's look at that 9RT. Nice. Decent looking mod. Configuration. 2,200 kilogram front weight. You better believe it. It's got a PTO back there. 30-inch track, 36-inch tracks. EU, US version. Wheel setup. Wide. With 1,000 kilograms. Standard with 1,000. Kind of like the wide, actually. There's more options. GPS. 628. Still not quite big enough for some things. The only thing it's not big enough for, basically, is that. And what was the cost of something like that? 500,000. It's so cheap horsepower. Such cheap horsepower. It's ridiculous. And this is the other one we got, the 8R series. Thank goodness. I'm so happy I found this. This makes me so happy. Front weight, yes. And those look like weird tires. Mud guards, back fenders, front fenders, all fenders. All fenders. GPS, yes. Wheels. Oh, that is so sick. Check this out. So you got the little spot right there. Bam. Starfire receiver. Wheel setup. 30-inch by 48 by 80Rs. Whoa, those are monsters. Duals. That's back duals, back rear weights. And then the engine, 450 horsepower is the biggest we can get, which is basically what we have in our Fendt. Yep. But the Fendt's got that 3.8 on the front. And then the Fendt 1000, you can get up to 517 horsepower. So, I don't know. Okay, so that's that. Our cows are in good condition. That contract is in progress. I'm just debating whether it's worth making some extra feed now or not. The rake we can keep. We'll get to the good size rake. Those. Not sure. Don't know. But if we do something, let's go ahead. I think we're gonna put a shop in here just so we can actually adjust things. I just bought that exact same tractor in my same. There you go. We're looking for a. I think there are some. I think I have some variations on vehicle workshops, or maybe not. Government says it's even NG. Oh, I thought I had more than one workshop. Specific firm, save the long way. I don't go through that much fuel, but it's even a concern to have a fuel stop yet. Yeah, I totally thought I had a different vehicle workshop, but I guess I don't. Leased items. Let's return this because we've used it one time. We don't need it again, basically. That truck we're going to need. That combo we're going to need momentarily. That's going to make us money. That we can keep for the time being. That we use. This. How much was it to lease that? Yeah, it's not too much per day. About 3,000. Garage. Leased items. I guess we don't really need this. We can always just release it if we need it. Because we don't have one field to plant. And now we don't have anything to pull it, so we must just return that. Yes. Try and save ourselves a little bit of money. Yes, return that for the time being. Okay. Then we won't be bleeding money every day. Cool. Okay, the vehicle shop was too expensive, I think now. 28,000, yeah. Just out of our reach. So let's see what this looks like with the Fend on it. That's not too bad, actually. I liked it better with the other one, but it makes more sense with this one, so. Because we actually have a PTO on this tractor. Maybe more of a weight issue than anything else. So that's ready to go. Excellent. I think we're just going to fast forward time. I'm just going to let that one tractor do its thing. This guy right here. Wow, that seems really inefficient. I need to see that from above. Oh, that is very different. Millennial Farm YouTube? No. I've watched a lot of fishing videos lately. Yeah, the racetrack doesn't seem super efficient right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stop driver. Let's go back to course generation. Go back to field 17. No racetrack. Just the regular up and down. And let's start on the up and downs. There. Great demand at Borden Dairy. Does that mean they're giving us some good money for milk? It does. $1,000. Is that per 1,000 liters? Well, let's grab some milk then, because we have some of it. I don't know, we don't have a lot of milk, but we might make $1,000 maybe. Let's go give them a little bit of water, since we have that. I'm just gonna go maybe 5 times here. Mapper's Paradise is making a map based on this whole farm in FS19 in December, eh? Yeah, I haven't seen, there's lots of hearsay and stuff. I just don't follow the news too closely. If you're trying to get in as much fishing as I can before the end of the year. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Once it warms up a little bit out there, the fish get a bit more active. Alright. The milk loading area is on the other side. Right here. Just gonna wait for that to pop out there. And then I don't believe we have much milk to load. Let's see what we're... Oh, it just says close gates. Right. It's not the back. Let's do the... Alright, let's see where we actually need to be for this trailer. I thought I would have been close enough, but apparently it's not. Yep. Guess it's not close enough. Maybe this needs to be closed to load milk. Milk loading area. Open the door first. No bale loading. Okay, well, let's just try this again. Maybe a bit closer to see what's going down. This trailer does take milk. Okay. Well, let's try that again then, I guess. Maybe I'm missing something? Let's try this maybe. Nope. Yep, that doesn't seem to work. Maybe if we do it backwards and back in there. Nope. This is always the funny thing, you gotta kind of figure this out. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for the time being. I don't care that much right now, so okay. I think that trailer can't load milk. Now that very well be the case, but I could have sworn it did. Let's check our garage here. You're right, it's only water. That's why. I thought it had milk too. Apparently not. Sad panda. Why does that? So that one doesn't do. I never noticed that. And that's why that one's more expensive, but still only carries the same amount. That makes more sense now. I always wondered why that was just like the same amount, but that much more expensive. Well, I'm gonna spend 25. I might as well just buy this one for Pete's sake, or at least lease it. Then you can at least use a truck. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out to my refusal to believe that, Domi. In my mind, I'm like, no, there's no absolute, there makes no sense. Why would you not be able to load that in there? Well, apparently it's because it doesn't accept it. That's why. And that makes perfect sense. Alright. Let's try this. After Domi pointed that out. It's always silly things like that that happens. You're like, oh, right, yeah, ooh, yeah. Right. It's like an Office Space. Yeah, about that. There we go. Milk truck. It's funny, I pass a milk truck. Well, there's a lot, because quite a few mornings where I do. Refill. I would like, oh, it's only 2,000 liters. Sure, let's take the 2,000 liters of milk. That's not very much milk. Where are we going with this anyways? Borden Dairy? Where on earth is that on the map? Over there. Let's do this and just see where our nearest, I think it would be up there, yeah, I guess it is. It is indeed up here. So if we want to go to the Borden Dairy, does it make more sense to go down or up? I guess up, because we already have the course. We don't have to record nearly as much. Looks like we have this going around here. I mean, that's a long way though. They don't need to go quite so bad. They'll do that. We can go over here. Because we have the trails all the way over here already. So all you do is continue it along here. And then instead of going off to the, yeah, we're actually almost all the way there. Yeah, at this rate. What season zone are you using? This is a, I even have this going all the way up here already. This is just, what is this one? Whatever comes with this map, I think it's P33 or P933. Okay. Yeah, we're like halfway there already. Might as well just continue on here. So let's go from, I guess this one makes the most sense. And let's, no, the other one here. Out there. Okay, so let's head over to the, so it's right then left. Now the big thing is not to get too crazy when you are driving, because you have to make sure you do it right. I think it's just the US geos, so, or at least Midwest maybe or something, so I can't put cotton on this map, for example, because of that. Alright, so we're coming up, we go to the left here, and then we turn to the right, and we hit the lights. Oh, that was a bit more in the center of the road there. That's fine, we'll accept that. Take a big right turn here, because that's kind of sharp. And there we go. Head north on this road. Well, apparently, I thought I had cars turned off. Nope, apparently not. I just don't see many of them, which is okay. Perfectly fine. Alright, so we need to go up here to the main intersection, and then go left. Can do indeed. A little bit of auto drive action here. For those people who have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, the dead zone's killing me. I really should, nope, keep going. Dala Central. And here at the main lights we are turning left. Nice wide turn. Excellent. Good. And there's the dairy location right there. Just need to find the unload point so we can make a couple $1,000s worth of money from our milk. Alright, so it's right there. How do you... Well, I guess that's good that cars can go around us. Where do you unload it? Just right here, I guess? No, I guess we're gonna find out. Milk load, okay, well. Guess this is right. Oh. Let's move forward a bit more there. And we'll call this the boarded milk. And we will unload the milk. How much money are we going to make here? That's a lot more than I thought we were going to make. Almost 5 G's. Hunter, Karen, hello. So we're going to have to do a little bit of a loop here. Okay. So can we go around that side? Oh, we can. We'll do that then. Makes it easier doing a giant right-hand turn. Okay. And do another nice wide right turn here. Right where the crows are. Get out of the road. There we go. Now we're back on the road. Just need to connect up with our other point there and we're good to go. 55 miles an hour. Good. This is good. Auto drive. Doing its thing. Oh my goodness, that's such a huge dead zone. I feel like I turn my steering wheel like 15 degrees and nothing happens. Alright. Let's turn right here. Let's go check for traffic real quick. We're in Canada, or the United States, where you want to say, and you can make a right turn on a red light. People from people from the EU are like, you can do that? Yes, you can. There's only like one place I think you can't do it in Canada, I know off the top of my head at least, and that is Montreal. In Montreal, they don't like it when you do right turns on red lights because there's just so much traffic and it causes issues. But in Quebec in general, you can do a right turn on a red light, just not in Montreal. But a lot of people think it's everywhere in Quebec, which it is not. Okay, our left turn's coming up here. Slow it down a little bit. There we go. Should have just made this section a two-way street instead of a one. Whatever. Good. And then we'll connect it up to the main road over here. As we progress at full speed. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised how much money we made from that, but I'm delightfully surprised. Alright, let's slow it down. And connected to there. Bam! What kind of big rig are you driving? This is a Kenworth K100 if memory serves. And reload. Yeah, Kenworth K100. Mr. Raphael. Turn that off. Good. And let's head back to the mine silo again. Excellent. Whoa, 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 what happened here? What happened to those? Weed? Withered? So, harvested? What is that? Planted Germany. It must be withered. Yeah. %, 30% moisture. Are they ready to go? No, they're still growing. But there are some spots that are like appear to be withered. Not good. Not good. What happened there? Must have been frost damage or something, maybe? No, it's still like 13 degrees. Maybe they didn't get enough nutrients? I don't know. And here's another spot right here. Withered. Why are they withered? Maybe they just didn't germinate? Germination failed? I wonder. Wow, that's different. That's kind of cool, actually, though. Not a perfect field every time. Those are the spots I probably just didn't put for fertilization down or something. And there was a fallow spot in there somewhere. I don't know where it was. I thought I saw a fallow for a second. Oh, previous fallow. Before cereal, previous cereal. All right. Let's increase time and go to the next day. What ground moisture? Oh, when ground moisture drops below 12, you can lose some crops. Oh, maybe that's what it is then. That was on the hill, and we didn't have a lot of rain, so that could very well be the case. JC. Let's do a little analysis here again. Yeah, so it's 9. Judson, I've been doing very well, thank you, sir. Yourself? Maybe that's what it is. Versus over here. 13%. Don't know. Don't know at all. Okay. Cows are still doing well, I suppose. Good enough. Excellent. We're just waiting for the day to kind of progress a little bit here. And he is how far along in that? It's not doing too badly, I suppose. Not bad at all. Good, 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 good. So hopefully with a couple of things that we got rid of, we'll be able to actually make some money. Looks like we have quite a bit of doing housework and work. Looks like we have a little bit of manure here. I love how you can do that. That's so cool. I don't know if I don't think that's in this one. There's so many mods like I think there's around still, but they've gotten away from them. Let's see. A manure import, export. You can buy manure for the manure spreader, shovels, and forks. You can buy manure for forks. It's in easy mode. You can buy manure here in trailers in front of it. On this platform, you can sell excess manure from stables or resell manure export. You can sell excess manure from your stables, resell previous manure. bee house, solar panel, slurry refill, up a cool. I don't know what the difference between these two are. Just design, I guess. I thought there was a another building you could get for processing, but I guess that must have been the previous version, previous game. Because they have some cool stuff like that, but okay, let's progress on to the next day. The ground moisture for that field was 9%, so you started losing random patches. Ah, okay, that's what it was. Gotcha. But how do you maintain your moisture then? $24 Gs. That's not our field. And that guy's still working away here. Oh, it's still growing. That's not good. And purple, that's harvester section. Mid-autumn, so we may be harvesting in late autumn, which I wondered if we would or not. Oh no, these are changing, so maybe ours will too. Okay, let's go check on our cows here. We need some more TMR. So let's go top up our water. Might as well use this to do that, because that'll be a little bit faster, I would imagine. They go through a lot of water. Alright, let's grab the water from here, top up our animals, go down to our water tower here, which is a free water. That's gonna take a while. Alright, so I am gonna take a quick bio break, grab some more coffee, and I'll be back momentarily. Let's let that fill up, because it's gonna take a while anyway. So, alright, I'll be back momentarily here. All right, and we're back. There we go. Let's just tinker with that real quick. Good. All right, sorry about that. And the water trailer is full anyway, so this is good. Excellent. All right, so what we're going to do is top up for our animals with some water. It's a constant battle. You constantly gotta keep them topped up. I don't know if I can just do it from anywhere, if there's some specific area. Yeah, there we go. 20,000 liters. That's quite a bit of water. Now, with there is a mod that allows you to like have the animal automatically fed water, but it has to be based on the map. Wow, that took almost all the water. That was a lot more than I was expecting. Alright. We don't even have that many cows either. That's crazy. 30 cows. But they're definitely not producing that much manure and slurry, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it makes a difference. I can probably slow down the time layer a little bit as well. Let's check our fields again. Ooh, still not ready, but they are at the tail end, so maybe by the end of the day, so maybe we'll live it going a bit faster. 73% done on that one field. So he's got those little bits to go. Alright, maybe by the end of the day. Don't know. Let's grab our Fent right here and hook it back up to the mixer. And I think we need to make up some more TMR because the cows are a bit low. This is where having the building that mixed TMR constantly is fantastic. Well, as long as you keep it filled, I suppose. Doesn't do it magically, it just does it only when you put the appropriate materials in there. So let's bring this over to our little area over here. And let's put a couple bales of silage and a couple bales of hay. And what we'll do is we'll just drop a bucket over here in the side, as one does. Good. We'll grab this from right there, and there we go. And we'll put, I think, two hay bales and two silage bales, I think. So let's grab the ones that are more inconvenient, which are the ones that are, I should say, more in my way. Actually, let's grab those ones because they are just kind of chilling there. I think that'll be two right there. Uh-oh. Is that what's going to rain soon? We should check our weather again here. Okay, got those two. This is good. Oh, I thought that was rain. That's the shadows. Good. And we can just back up now. Have those both drop in there. And let's see if we can get a couple of these bales tucked away in the back here. Should be able to sneak around there with this thing. Oh yeah, look at that. No problem. Okay, good. Probably got 3, that's okay. I'll take it. There's no way, I don't think you'd be able to lift 3 of these all at the same time though. The actual weight of that would be quite significant. There we go, good. Should make some good TMR. Nice and still, yeah, especially if you're lifting it this high too. There we go. Magic. We'll get one more hay bale here because we put 3 silage bales in here. Might as well put 3 hay bales in there too. Here we go. Good. That'll make a good chunk of TMR for our animals, I imagine. Will that be 4 times 3, 12, 24,000 liters? And that's going to be more than enough to for those animals. Because they don't appear to take a lot of TMR. Apparently. Ah, that one did deteriorate. Interesting. I wondered about that. And they actually need straw. Well, of course. Why wouldn't they need straw? Good. Good, 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 good. And the nice thing is, if we, let's check actually this, check our map once again here, just to see if it's ready. Yeah, it might be day 2, day 3 I should say, of autumn, which is cutting it a little close. And it's moist crops right now anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be tight. We might have to harvest our soybeans in the winter, which is less than ideal. All right, top up our TMR here. 2.3 mpg on 17. That's pretty crazy. Alright. Good. Let's give him some TMR here. Good, that'll top them up. We'll have some extra, which is also good. How close is he to be on 84%? So he's almost there. And that'll be a nice injection of cash. But we do need something for straw. And that one we used just wasn't quite what I was looking for. 41,000 for that. That I believe is for straw. This machine, that's a 3-point hitch style, and I don't want to have that connected to the tractor all the time. That's the one downfall of that style. Well, that could be easier actually. What's the horsepower required on this? 100? Could drop a couple bales in there. One bale at a time though. It's gigantic. How does that only take one bale at a time? There's no way. That makes no sense. And the Anderson bale chopper works well, but it feels it's more for round. And it takes 2 bales, apparently. So it's definitely 2 round bales. I'm going to try this Primor one. Why not? All right. Yeah. I don't know how this only takes 1 bale, considering its size. Like, really? How is that only 1 bale? I'm pretty sure I can drop 2 squares in there fairly easily. But maybe not, I don't know. Oops. Yeah, look, that's even in there vertically. Do I need to extend the pipe out or unfold or anything? Well, you can unfold that too. Okay. I kind of like this design a little bit better than the Anderson one. Just for, if I was using round bales all the time, it'd be fine, but. And this might be easier to unload into without making as many mistakes. Coffee time. The bale's not moving though, that's lame. Lame. Just need some in FS it would work with 3 bales. Yeah, exactly. Well, even this thing would work in with I think 2 or 3 easily without a problem. I don't know why they're saying it's just a 1 bale one. I don't know. Do we have sweepers in this one? I don't think they did that in this game. There's so many random things that were around ages ago that you don't see. There's no sweepers. I guess the roller could work. Really? That's sad. That was like the coolest thing. Sad panda. Wait, Stollies, telehandlers. Maybe it's a leveler. Nope. I bet you this would work though. $800. Let's just give it a quick go. Might be a bit too. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's see here. What's going to happen up here? It's going to go back to all grass, I guess, if I use it like this. No. Okay. It's a little wide for this entrance, though. Yeah. And by little, I mean way too much. Not going to happen. Darn. That would have been pretty sweet. Guess I have to use a shovel. Ugh. They used to have sweepers you can just drop down. Were fantastic. Let's Let's see, telehandler, little bucket, lizard mount. Darn. Oh well. Guess we have to resort back to our bucket. Which is a bit of a shame, actually. I thought we were gonna have something going on there. Pro game record. What's up? Alright then. Alright then. Let's grab our bucket once again. And do another cleaning. I'm surprised they haven't come up with a better solution. I mean, well, I don't know. There are a couple mods that have some cool things that might be able to, but I've not seen them. Is that going to be too? That should be fine. See if we can't get this. Try that again here. There we go. Yep. There must be a better way to do that. Average speed was in the 60s. Nice. Hey, I just woke up. Good morning. Hey, I've been up for a while. Good morning as well. Okay, perfect. Alright, so cows have been taken care of. They have higher health, which is good. Got a good amount of milk here. Starting to increase slowly and surely, which is excellent. He's got a couple more passes to go, which is good. Just gonna wait for him to finish. More cow breeds. All right. Do we risk cutting this? The funny thing is we don't need it, which is why I'm like, it's a lot of work just to get an extra little bit of hair. Well, I guess the big thing, hay is not too bad, but it's where you're wet. So if I do bale it right now, yeah, let's just keep going. We'll see what happens here. Because we have wet crops or moist crops right now, so we're not gonna be able to harvest now anyways, which is what we're kind of waiting for. At this point, that's what we're waiting for at least. And what's our crop rotation supposed to be at this point anyways? So soybeans and then corn. I can't plant corn yet. Well, it's not true. I can't do well. I can't plant anything right now. That's the problem I'm running into. Because our field is not ready to harvest yet. Nope. And he's finishing up there. So, is Courseplay in the game? I've seen a lot of YouTubers use it, but I can't find it. It is out, but not on ModHub. It is the beta edition of it. So this is guys using Courseplay right now. So yes, it is in the game. 4 o'clock. Got like 3 passes left. Then he's done. Just slow it down maybe. We'll just hang out with this guy for the time being. More older John Deere's. Oh, 17's finished. I'll take it. Sure. If they think that's done and they're okay with that, I'm okay with it too. Fertilizing field 9? Where's that? Oh, it's what? It's a gigantic field. Daria. Robert Aitchen. Where can I download from? I got it from GitHub. 87,000. I think what we'll do is we will progress to the next day. Because I don't feel like waiting for this guy to do his thing again. At least we have some cash now, which is good. So let's increase our time scale here, drink some coffee. And it's raining. And thunderstorming. Eesh. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, we don't have anything to fix, and everything's gonna get washed now, so I'm just gonna wait for it to cruise on by. Actually, you know what I could do? Might be a bit cheeky, though. Yeah, that might be. That's gonna be 25. Borrow. Miscellaneous. I know that seems like just silly, but it helps me continually make money as opposed to 14 hours it is. Gonna save. Let's see what's up. So this should help us with just so even with both of those well, actually that wasn't too bad. Thought it was gonna be worse than that, but it wasn't that bad actually, so the game is synchronizing. Well, okay then. Synchronize away. So we still made a little bit of money back from that, so that's good for us. Let's make the day go by a little bit here. Gotta wait for things to kind of grow a little bit. How are our cows? Oof, they went through a lot in a day. 91% health though. 12,000 liters of milk. It's not too bad at all. So while things are growing, let's go feed them a little bit of. Because we still have moist crops right now, so we can't harvest anyways. So you gotta wait till that dew, the morning dew, rolls off. So that's what we are currently waiting for. But luckily we can feed our cows. Alright. Give our cows a little bit of TMR here. That's all they needed. Apparently. They do need to water though as well. That's fine. Let's increase a little bit faster here. And hop over here. Give them some water. It's funny that I'm using a transport truck to give them water. Seems ridiculous. But they take almost all of it. Like, you know, last time I think it was like what? It was not one of these. It was how much it was, half, like almost half of it. So our field's ready to harvest now. Good. With some bits and pieces. That didn't, yeah, so that's more than half already. So the small trailer that just took more than one trip, which was a pain actually, because then you need to do it like multiple times. Whereas this is one trip. Now it does cost me, of course, to keep that, but well, that's okay. And they do need some straw, I think, as well. Again, more straw. Always with more straw. All right. So let's go ahead and buy a little bit of straw, because we have none to speak of. Let's try. Square bills, go for 4 again. And let's grab this and just clean them out while we have the bucket on still. There's still to do on. It's 11 o'clock. Eesh. Still do. Goodness gracious. Okay, well. Really, that didn't get that? Let's get that last little bit here. There we go, that should be good. Excellent. Put the bucket down over here. And grab our forks. Bale spears, I should say, I guess. Always throws people off. Alright, so we got 4 on this side, so let's do 2 from the top here. Like so. And drop that in over here. I have to admit, I don't think I've used this bale chopper before. Mainly because I don't use bale choppers, really. Ooh. Yeah, doesn't fit 2. Who are they kidding? I think what may happen is it may cause problems though. If you drop 2 in there, it's like, we can't take 2. And then when you actually do it, we'll find out in a second here. Because it may only recognize the one bale, and then once it's through the one bale, the other one drops down, and then it's like, oh hey, there's no bale in there, magically. Anyways, that's what I think is going to happen. Like I said, magically. I needed a full 4,000 liter bale. And more than 50% of this other one. guess as the season gets colder, they need more. Wow, that's a lot. It does change. And they needed all of that one too. Oh, I may need to bale some straw next season. Goodness gracious. Mr. Jeremy, hello. Do I have to follow me mod? I don't remember. Don't think so. All right. Let's grab those other 2 bales of straw, I think, there. And let's grab the other 2 bales. And then give it to our cows, then hopefully it's going to speed up time more, because this is taking forever. Need to get this done before the winter sets in here. At this rate, we're never going to get a... The moisture's going to be... The dew's never going to lift, or it'll be super late in the day. If it does. Ooh. Let's get lined up a bit better here. Should make my life easier and not put that down the bottom of a hill. Whatever. This way a little bit more. There we go, that should be fine. Good, 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 good. Yeah, this isn't looking good for us right now. Do you know if Hobbs Farm will become FS19? I do not know, sir. Do not know at all. I don't think I can even... I don't think I can even harvest this at all. Given the fact that it is... Yeah. Do not thresh your crops when crops are too wet. I think my problem is going to be, though, can you actually harvest them like this, though? Does that mean you can't, or just that you shouldn't? That you can't. Okay. Okay. Guess we're gonna be waiting then. I am on the county line map, yes. When is winter for me? Winter is coming for me in real life. Yeah, what is it? October now? We will see snow probably next month, I imagine. Yeah, I think all we can do is just keep fast forwarding time until we're ready. Or we could do another contract, I suppose. They're still asking for it. If I accept a contract today and switches to winter, what's going to be the deal? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, because it's still, I'm not able to harvest at all right now because it's cloudy. If it were a sunny day, it would be fine, but because it's overcast, I can't harvest my crops. I mean, in reality, you can do it in real life. You just gotta pay a lot more for drying. It snowed PI yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised. We had some funny weather so far. Yeah. Don't know. Oh, I can walk in here? And there's a desk of... That's it. Alright. Might as well go back to the house and just wait till the next day, I guess. There's nothing really I can do. Put our flashlight on here. Should store the machinery in the machinery shed, as opposed to in the, well, either or at work, I suppose. Let's just take it down to 1 time here, so it doesn't mess things up. We'll see what happens here. Winter has fallen, animals need more care. The ground will be frozen. You cannot work your field. It's time for forestry and plowing snow. The crops are too wet. Well, let's just see what happens here. Because I haven't been able to. Do you know what you should do when you find a map with realistic crop textures? Replace the map. Oh, I see what you're saying. Replace the maps with realistic crop textures. That is an option for sure. Black sheep fabrics. They are fertilized 100% and ready to harvest 100%. Yeah. The funny thing is, like, in what happens sometimes in real life, like this is kind of predicament some guys might be in this year, because it is, the beans are still, like, some of them are still not quite shut down yet, so they're not ready to harvest. Some of them are, some of them aren't, so it really depends on what's going down. I don't believe we're going to be able to, are we going to see any sun? Thursday. Tomorrow it's above 0, or today it's above 0 at 12, so maybe we'll be able to do something then. Ground temperature is below 0 though. Does this predict the ground temperature as well? Fertilizing field 2. '27 is up there. Oof, that's way away. Field 6. Yeah, I can't do anything. Basically gotta watch my crops just wither away, it seems like. Guys are like, oh no, you can't do anything. Your crops are too wet. 3 o'clock's the warmest time of the day, so that's all we can hope for. Alex, what's up, buddy? Do you know what you should do? I read that one already. 2 degrees. Crops are still wet though. How have you been, sir? It's been a while. Oh, that is a pain in the arse. I guess because the ground's frozen. It's not gonna let me do anything here, is it? No. So, I did take a risk by planting that late. I didn't realize how much of a risk it was going to be, apparently. Yep, that is going to stay like that, I imagine. So we better make some money some other way. So 27, what's the most lucrative fertilizing contract at the moment? Field 2. Let's do it. Because we're just going to lose a whole whack of money from not being able to... Where is that thing? It's out in the middle of nowhere. 17. So I need to go to field 2. Busy at my new job in education. Sweet. How's that going? earth is that? Down here by Crystal Sugar. Can we make it the next day? We can, so that's good. We'll see how our animals are doing. Thunderstorms -3. Yeah. Nothing is going to happen. Those crops are going to stay the way it is. Ready to be harvested. So let's see what happens here. Also drink some coffee while we're waiting. Yep. I mean, the reason why I put down that extra... How are our cows doing? They need some everything. Well, on the bright side though, we have 33,000 liters of milk. And we're getting snow now, so... Let's put our work lights on here as we wait for the sun to rise. Do you have a grain dryer? No, they don't have that in the game. Oh, well, as far as I know. I haven't looked for one, to be honest with you, but as soon as your ground goes to, as soon as your ground is frozen, you cannot do anything, it appears, which is a bit of a sham. It's a sham! Oh, they didn't take all that. That's good then. I'm getting snow / rain, and you can actually see that too, which is pretty cool. We get this, and now everything's covered in snow. Great. Might have to bust out the snow plow at this rate. Let's just wait for this to stop, and then we can deal with this. It's not too bad yet. So I think the way we have it set up right now is we only have one layer of snow as of right now. You can put more than one layer, but I really didn't want to. Let's get over here. There we go. Cool. What are you doing? The usual unruly 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Oh. Well, that's always fun. That's exciting though. It's always good to start a new type of job like that with big changes. I need some more straw. Okay, no problemo. There is a Model 1, but I can't harvest the grains anyway, so it doesn't make a difference if they are dry or not. Field 2, that's where I need to head to. Or is that contract still active at all? It still is. Okay, cool. Whatever. I'll take it. If they're okay with it, I'll just do it anyways. We don't need this one anymore. Field 2. I don't think I have anything even close to here. Oh, I do. Where can my destinations go? Milk, grain cell, bale cell, main farm. Alright, let's head down there then. And it's winter in the game. It is indeed. Just keep time fast forwarding if they don't care. We go this way. We need to head all the way down to the bottom. I'll go across here then down. Okay. Oh, interesting though. Is that withered? Or is that just ready to harvest, I wonder? It's withered. That's preposterous. You can harvest canola and stuff like that. I am indeed still working on John Deere Alex. It has worked out well for me. I'm enjoying it, so it's been pretty good. Kept me busy, that's for sure. Especially in the spring. As it comes into the winter, it slows down a little bit, but that's okay. Well, that's not what I was intending to do, but I guess we'll just cut across the field now. I think there's a fence going all the way across there anyways. Try here. Birds are hiding in the snow. Very unrealistic. There's only so much they can do. Is there a fence? No, there is not. Okay, field 2 is kind of... Oops. Is this part of field 2? It might be. Course generation. Oh, that's field 5. Okay. Field 2 around clockwise. Start working on ups and downs. Smooth round turn radius. Let's go for smooth turns. Up and down. Generate the course. Can you get a 5-meter blueprint for me? A 5-meter blueprint? I don't think we even have blueprints in this game. We're in day 2 of window, I just realized already. Oh goodness. Oh, that's the starting point? Oh. I bet that those are collidable too, aren't they? Let's find out. Oh, they're not. Okay, that's fine then. Whatever. Okay, so let's see what we got here. It was in levelers, I think it was. No. Miscellaneous. Salt spreader. I don't know where you get the salt from though. And this is a snowplow to clear snow path. Let's give that a go. I'm kind of curious about this. 3-point hitch in the front. What was the other one I got? I don't know. I think there's one other one I got. This one right here. The plow is used for public utilities as well as farming, construction, and work. Their basic role is clearing snow, but they're also immensely useful for leveling various terrains or smoothing out soil, sand. Well, that's a big one too. Let's try that on the Fendt. Why not? Soil is frozen. You can't work on it. I'm not trying to work. I don't know what I think. What does it think I'm trying to do here? That's what I want to know. What does it think I'm trying to do? Wow, let's talk about light. Am I from Canada? Yes, I live in Canada. The Great White North, as they call it. Oh, I like this already. Can I angle it? Oh, you totally can. This is cash already. This is what I've been looking for, something like this. Okay, let's clean out a little bit of the yard here. That's probably a bit too fast. Let's see if we can put it to 10 kilometers an hour. It's probably going to be... Got all that little graphic too, eh? It's not supposed to be just pushing forward. I don't know why it's just doing that. I can't angle it more, can I? That's as much as I can angle it. And it's not changing what it's supposed to be doing. We have a couple 5100Es with big pushers on the edge. I should show you. Take a picture of that at work. You're from Canada too? Nice. Let's see how this works out for us. Oh, I should really maintain some of these vehicles. Some spring maintenance might be in order. Spread salt on the ground. Yeah, it seems like I'll have to do that. This one's not too bad. What about the other one? Garage. Return. Let's see, is that contract still progressing? Oh, it's not. I'm just spending money on for no apparent reason, and that's why I was getting the message. I must have been. Curious and curiouser. So there's really no point in me doing this then, other than out of curiosity. Let's try the other snowplow real quick here. Class soon now. Indeed, Nathaniel. Classes soon. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet, actually. There we go. This is more the size. The other hitch was more like for a truck. This is what I'm talking about. Something a bit beefier here. Alright, can we angle this one too? Not with my Okay, you can do it. I can do it without this lower snowplow. Honk. That's as far as we can go. Alright, let's give this a try. See how this one works in comparison. This one seems to work a bit better. Seems to... Yeah, it seems to kind of get more off the ground, which is nice. I think it's actually pulling off to the one side too. Or is that my imagination? We can probably get faster than this. Do 20 kilometers an hour. Oh yeah, no problem. The problem is it doesn't push it to the side. Not, well, it does kind of, but not really. I prefer salts better. That Mel doesn't know instead of making it. Yep. I'm kind of agree with you on this one. I just wanted to see what this was like. Now the funny thing is, I could just send this around to places with like Corsair or something like that now. I'm just automatically clear. Like in reality, if you were just to spread salt and not move the snow, I mean, you could do it kind of, but you'd have problems. Pushes it more to the side than the other one. Absolutely, it does. I feel like it should move more off to the side, but hey, it doesn't even notice that either. Yeah, this one works a lot better. But it's snow plowing. Got to see a lot of this soon. Cool. Yep. How are the animals? Need more straw again. I wonder if this will work actually in the that'll be curious actually. This might actually work in the barn actually. wonder if it does. Can't see. No. Oh, come on. As if that wouldn't work. It even says in the description that it's used for other things other than just snow. Lame. This would work perfectly for this. But oh no. I wonder what it would require to change that. Because it doesn't pick it up, it just moves it to the side, but it acts like silage. I bet you could modify that so it did that with silage. And just push it off to the side. I'm fairly certain. It just goes right up and over it. Whoa, there's a truck right there, Ian. Be careful. Alright, let's progress to the next day here. Although I am happy I got the extra solar panel. That makes a big difference. Evening boomer Oz. Because it's counteracting our the loss of our cows are doing okay. Not great though. Need straw again. Voltra. Comet's just chilling out there. Let's give him some more water. Might as well. We're right here. Yeah, I guess if you just leave it at one, if you just leave it at one layer of snow, it's not a big deal. But if you make it so it's like a multiple, like you can drive over this without a problem. But if you had like multiple layers, like there's a couple settings in here, so I just have one layer of snow. Snow will fall in cold winter and block roads. That's all it says. Okay. Do we have any straw in here still? We do. Let's give our animals some more straw. They're probably freezing to death in here. I'm still annoyed that you can't use that shovel to move the silage over. That makes no sense. Why can't you do that? I suppose what you could do though is you could use a silage leveler like this. Levelers to chaff and silage and level heaps. So if you were to move it, would it give it back to the animals? Don't know if it would or not. I don't know. I don't know what would be the day. Guessing you have the day off? You don't normally do this long videos. No, I definitely have the day off today. I would be at work right now if I didn't have the day off. All right, let's continue this. We'll clean up around the tractor a little, or around the barn a little bit here. But this one definitely works way better than the other one. How was it darker at 12 o'clock than it was in the morning? Guess it's overcast. And thunderstorms apparently, so. This is what you see in the winter here. A lot of this going on. I'm surprised we haven't seen a plow truck yet. That would be cool. I get that. I think you can use the I think you can use the silage blades for this too still. Unless they change that. Oh, visibility is not great on this. So that is that. Just go around this little area here. This actually does a pretty good job. I like it better than the other one by a long shot for how effective it is. I don't know why it goes over those humps though, but it does. Yep. Let's go out a little further here. Angle it out. Good, good, good. Neat. Alright, let's check our animals. They need more TMR. I can just leave this blade on here and just move some snow out of the way as needed. Like I think with one layer, I don't know. I don't think it's even worth worrying about. Oops. Should have slowed down the time there a while ago. Yeah, I think with one layer, I don't think it's worth worrying about at all, but if you had like multiple layers, then you would definitely have to worry about the snow. Alright. Put some TMR on here. Let's get into this tractor here and back this up. I think I might change it so I'm gonna leave the tractor running, it actually just stays running. Which would be nice actually. In the settings, we are looking for automatic engine start off, dirt, normal traffic on, real time, normal. I was thinking about this. Can we do this? Pig farm, cow farm. So you can do that with manure and from that. So slurry, helper refill, barn. Weeds on. Yep. Cool. See, that's what I miss. That's why I was like, why isn't it just staying on? But I forgot that it's not turned on. Ah, yes. And then I'm going to start getting this saying, idiot, turn the tractor on first before you start moving it. Right. Give him some TMR here. Don't know if they'll take all of us or not, but there we go. Hardly any lights in the barn. Yeah. Actually, there are. Where is it here? There you go. Hardly any lights. There you go, Alex. Okay, we're just gonna sneak over here like so, and we're gonna have to buy some. Let's turn that off actually. Now I gotta think about turning these things off. Let's buy another couple bales of straw. I need to plant some straw. Plant some straw. I need to plant some wheat or barley this time around because I cannot keep buying this. Well, I can, but just don't want to. Still too dark. What do you have, like a beacon in your barn or something, Alex? Jeez. And I need to flatten out this area too. This is a pain. It's like lightning storming and snowing at the same time. Ooh, that's a little bit too far in. There we are. Good. I probably could get 3 of those in there. Oh, oh, that's not good. Critical error. FarmSim was like, not doing that. No. Wonder when it last saved. It was probably pretty recent, I suppose. Well, let's find out how this works out for us. Oh, it doesn't like that now. Probably thinks it's still running. Let's go back to this real quick and see if we can get the game rolling again here. There it goes. Just needed a second. But it was pretty dark in there. Surprised. That's the first crash I've had in FS19 in a while. Kind of surprised. Alright. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Loading, please wait. Where were we? Day 2, midwinter. And we've not given the cows TMR. That's not the end of the world, I guess. That's not too far. Let's go to the next day. I think we're actually in day 3. 17 hours? Sure, we can sleep 17 hours. Oh, on the outside of the barn. Ah, yes. Well, that would be the case. I think you can turn some floodlights on, actually. Alright. Our cows probably are like, feed us. Which not too bad. They need some more water, though. I think there are floodlights you can put on the outside. I'm just gonna leave the roads unplowed because I don't feel like replowing the roads that it's not so bad that you can't drive around. So let's come over here. Let's fill up the truck. You can just stay there. Come around here. Okay, so this plow is definitely the better of the two that I just tried out by a long shot. Ooh, we have 100,000 liters of manure. That might almost be enough to fertilize a field. Might being the key word here. Let's grab our weight again here. And TMR mixer. Excellent. Yeah, I think it's easier to drive around without the giant snow heaps. The only problem lies is when you actually have to I guess, yeah. And with the one layer of snow, it's not so bad. You get the feeling of winter, but I like the idea that you have to plan for winter. Like, I didn't have to do that much planning. I will have to do a little bit better planning next year because I'll probably have a few more cows. Because if I look at what we have here, age 0.2 years, not fertile. We have another one coming in too. Oh, that's why she's heavier. Oh, these are all calves too. Look at that. 6. So she's gonna give birth soon. There's a couple in there that are gonna give birth, not fertile. Some of the calves. Lots of. We have a couple bulls now. We have one. Just the one? I thought we had 2. Oh, maybe we just have the one. Okay. TMR is not accepted here. Okay, if you say so. Oh, what am I hitting? I think that was the mirror that grabbed there. Is John Deere coming into its slow season? It's a combination of things, to be honest with you, Judson. It's a bit slower right now, and due to the weather, I'm waiting for it to warm up before I do anything outside. If it were like in the spring or if it was spring, I'd be working. If we're in the summer, I'd be outside already. But the fish aren't super active until the water warms up a little bit from the sun, so it gives me time to do this. And my wife was working, so I was like, well, might as well do something like this. So that's the reason why we're here today. I'm not on vacation anymore. No, I already worked a week. I was on vacation not this week past, but the week before that. Hay grass. Need to give them some more straw. Might need to get another truck worth of water in here. Holy cow. Yup. I'm glad I switched over to this thing. Now, I suppose, could you do that? Probably, yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Let's see here. Start recording here. And then do a little loop around here. And then back over here. Like so. I don't know if it's going to recognize that as a trigger. It might. We're going to find out in a second here. And then big wide turn here. And then back to the water tower. Let's see if that's going to work the way I think it might work. And what would this be? Grain transport? Sure. I'm sure it'd recognize it as. Ah, I wondered about that. Fill type. Okay, well, let's try this then. This should transfer then. No. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Let's see if this will do the job. It might. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't recognize it as a trigger. Okay. In that course then, let's try that again. Let's try and do it this way. Is that going to be able to refill? Good. Okay, good. I'm a little confused. I'm stuck on here. And we'll do it this way. A tip point or or a weight point? Well, we'll try the weight point first because it's not really a tip. Or is it? We'll see how that works out. Not sure. Different form of different version of course play, so it may play differently. And that's a placeable building, not a let's see what it does here. If it starts filling, it'll be at least part of it good. I may have to mess around with that a little bit. Doesn't like that one. Yes. There is a way. Anyways, let's give the rest of this water to the cows here. Start overloading. That's all needed anyways. Perfect. Alright, so let's get them some straw, and that'll be that. What about doing it this way? No, there's going to be too many weight points if I do it that way. In that scenario. Start turn maneuver. Anyways, let's get some straw. We already have some straw in here. This is good. And do we have a 3-point hitch on that? No, we don't. Because if we can do that, well, that'll not be a terrible idea. We'll see. We shall see what happens here. Because if we can put a blade or something on the front of one of these things, because there are some smaller medium-sized John Deeres that have, or medium-sized tractors like that already have the could do this something like that. What does this look like? Oh, it's not too bad. Configuration, weights, fenders. Could do this with and no 3-point hitch in the front. Yeah, something like that could work too. Let's see. So how are they for straw? They're not too bad now. Could still use a bit more though. I live in California, as far as I know, we are the only state that farms almonds. You'd like to see almonds in FS? Well, I mean, it's possible, I suppose. They've done stranger things before. Alright, garage, leased items. Let's return this, yes. And let's look at another small tractor, which will do the job. Let's try the New Holland. Different wheel setup. Let's go for those wheels. Let's just try that. Actually, you know what? If we're just going to try it, let's do a small little guy. But he only has a little bit of horsepower, so is that enough to run that? I bet you it's not enough to run that. Not that. This guy. 100 horsepower, that's what I thought. Okay. Yes. And then let's get a silage leveler. This little guy right here, how big is it? 3 meters? And let's try that too. That's gonna be too big. Oh, maybe not. Works on snow, as we can see, which is fine. Is it gonna be too big? Oh no, it's not. Does it work on this silage here? Let's find out. It does. Just pushes it though. That's just gonna leave. I'm not gonna do anything with it because there's nowhere for it to go. Oh goodness. That's what's happening there. So because there's snow underneath that, but did that clean the cows out? Let's find out here. Let's just go forward a little bit in time. It's the next hour, I guess we gotta go. Nardos, what's up? Yeah, that totally did too though. Just make a big pile. Make my life easier. Now the problem is going to be, now if I back up here, it's just going to drop wherever it can. Like right there. But that is not going to be... So that could be a way of cleaning it that's nicer than using a front loader all the time. That's still not my favorite way, but it's better than using the front loader because you can just drop it. You don't have to like fiddle around with, oh, where is it actually? And you can pick it up later on. But I would just dump it right out of the whole barn, not just the end there. Okay, that works. Let's. We don't want to. And for straw, how are they doing? Let's get a couple more bales of straw in here. We need the straw. We keep them happier, we make more milk, and then we make more money. But this is quite the process though. I think this would be easier if you were to have like this, let's do it with bulk straw. By a long, long way. Although, I guess you could just, I don't know. No, it's on other formats. You can get it on Xbox and stuff. Doesn't that still leave the barn dirty? Dropping on the edge of the barn? I don't know. That's what I'm not sure about. I would push it out of the barn like I was saying. So like if I fast forward time here. Let's see. Nope. Right in the edge, because it's outside that feed zone. That's why it's okay. So I lower that front one here. Give them some straw. And then second bale drops down. Give them some more straw. That might actually be enough. Yeah. just push anything we find over here, which is nothing. Of course, you know, stay in the lines and all that jazz. Here we go. But that's 'cause I think it's 'cause it's on the edge, like I said, Alex. If it were inside the little boxes, I think you probably would find that it wouldn't do it. But because it is outside of those lines, I think it's fine. Well, it definitely is fine because it's showing being clean, and it's fine. So we are now in late winter. Okay, and with a Manitou, there we go. Oh, that was one of the changes I made. Ah, that's funny. Let's see. Yep, that's fine. We want that off, and we want the refill manure to be on that, and the slurry to be on that. And let's just save the game now. Yeah. That's not too bad then. So, 66. I wonder if I just keep this inside of the barn without being considered covered. That's 3 bales, and that seems to be staying in there relatively well. Do I have to manually turn the lights on every single time? But there are lights outside too, actually, Alex. Now I look at it. This is what Alex was talking about. Oh, it's awfully dark in here. It is indeed. But let's go ahead and turn the lights on here. Ta-da! And I believe there's lights outside too. What is this? This is the curtains. We can close that, put the milk away. More curtains. More curtains. Activate the fans. Oh, there's one for the lights too. Maybe there isn't one for the outside lights. What's this? That's all the lights off. Okay. Time for spring! Don't run over your cows. That would make a big mess. If only it made a difference in this game. Alright. So now we have 8 degrees outside, ground temperature of 1 degree. I'm just going to slow time down so it has a chance to catch up here. So we're in early spring. So, $190,000, which isn't too bad. I'm really happy we put in the extra, put the money in the extra solar panel now. Because it's covering our costs and then some, which is fantastic. Yeah, things are just catching up. There it goes. And the ground's still frozen, so I can't do anything yet. So let's see what happens at 3 o'clock here. Maybe the ground will become unfrozen, then I can do stuff. This hasn't melted yet. Not yet. 9 degrees would melt that pretty quickly. Well, maybe not a big pile like that, but it would melt them for sure. Okay. Ground temperature is still low. Unsuitable for anything. Let's hop into this tractor in here. Clean up our cows a little bit here. Oh, there it goes. All this, well, a good chunk of the snow's been melted now. Yep, it's messed up now. There we go. Collecting a good chunk of the stuff right here. Let's just push this out. And then push this little part out here too. There we go. Good. Yeah, it doesn't recognize there's any straw in here anymore, so I'll have to reset the game for that to work properly again. That's usually how it works, at least. Excellent. Let's head over to this guy again, and it's magic. It is indeed magic. Give him some more TMR. And they used all of that TMR. How far low are they? Well, they're not too bad, actually. That's okay. Let's give them some water. I think that's going to be the last thing I think we'll do today. Go do something else. Grab some, well, maybe grab an early lunch. Please start the engine first. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I just don't think it recognizes it as a drop-off point. At least that's what I think. Early spring. Ground temperature is still below 0. What's in line for tomorrow? It's still too cold to plant anything. To be expected, so tomorrow 6 degrees, so we can plant some things tomorrow. So the idea is we planted soybeans that were rubbish. We're supposed to plant some corn. I don't think this is going to work. I have to go back and refer back to the old stuff to see what worked and what didn't work, I suppose. Oh, what is this tractor still running? Like, there's a tractor running around here too. I don't know which one it is though. Alright, let's move this over here out of the way. Let's see what will happen there. It may or may not work. It's not giving me an error yet, so. Usually if you don't do something right, they'll be like, oh, there's an error. But I think it's because they're placeables. They're not like, but usually placeables aren't too bad. Yeah, see, you'd have to manually fill it up. Which isn't optimal. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed. Play a little bit of County Line today, making a little bit of progress. As you can see, we have $200,000. That's mainly just because we had a couple. We added the extra solar panel there. That's what it boiled down to. So let's check to see what our levels are like. So we have 116,000 liters of manure, only 58,000 liters of slurry, which is not enough to do a field. That's not really enough either. I was thinking it may be enough to do that, but I guess not. So, but I think we'll still spread a little bit of manure. Change it up a little bit. Anyways, that's it for me today. I'll catch you guys later.